What's up, Earth? How is it going? Georgiana here. Welcome to the show. So, this is the place where we talk about life lessons learned from Nollywood movies, K dramas, and Black films. So, how are y'all doing? Are you doing okay? Are you feeling anxious about anything? I know that these past few weeks I have been feeling anxious, but I'm praying and that's helping me. So let me know in the comments below, like, how do you deal with anxiety? And what does that look like, dealing with anxiety? Let me know your thoughts. I kind of would like to know that. It'd be great to share because it could help me and anybody else out there. Before we get into it, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for the support. I do appreciate all that you're doing for this channel. Thank you so much. Now let's get into my engagement ending and forecasting love and weather. So here's the general rundown for forecasting love and weather. It is a 2022 K-drama on Netflix. It has subtitles and I believe it has dubbing as well. The general synopsis says, inside a National Weather Service, love proves just as difficult to predict as rain or shine for a diligent forecaster and her free-spirited co-worker. So that diligent forecaster would be the beautiful and talented Park Min-young, who plays Jin Ha-kyung, and the free-spirited co-worker would be Song Kang, who plays Lee Si-woo. So these two become a couple due to the thing they have in common, and that is, let's start with Park Min-young's character. She is about to get married in a week when she discovers that her fiancé is cheating on her. And who is he cheating on her with? He's cheating on her with Song Kang's girlfriend. So they have that in common, and so obviously her engagement ends abruptly and she literally has no say in that. So I can totally relate. No, I wasn't engaged, but we had a promise ring and we were together 3 years and our relationship just ended abruptly. And then come to find out, like 2 months later, I hear that he's in a relationship and moving in with this person, and at least 6 months later they are getting married in Las Vegas. So I understand how devastating it can be for your relationship to just end abruptly and that person is moving on quickly. So what do you do when that relationship ends abruptly and you literally have no say in it? So here are 7 things that I did and 7 things I would recommend you doing. First thing first, visit an angry room and take out your frustration there. So rather than taking out your frustration on yourself or people around you, take it out in the angry room, because what we do not want is waiting to exhale Angela Bassett moment when she burns up all his stuff. This angry room is a controlled environment for you to kick stuff, break stuff, knock stuff down. I mean, it's like literally any old things like computers, microwave, glasses shattered, like everything. It's amazing, and I hope that they have that kind of thing in your area because it's really, really awesome. It is cheap as opposed to breaking the windows to that girl's car or that guy's car that you were dating before. It is so much cheaper and it's safe and you will not end up in jail. So I would recommend that in taking out your frustration. Find an angry room. I hope that they are in your area. Secondly, throw away everything that reminds you of that person. So if she left her brush, throw it away. If he left his jacket, throw it away. Anything that literally has a reminder. I mean, even have a party with your friends, or, guys, just chill and throw away all those stuff, that could remind you of them. If it's expensive, they'll come for it, but throw away everything that reminds you of that person. And Park Min Young, I think she had to sell all the things that they had together because they were living together, and her character had to sell some of the stuff that they had bought together. And then the next thing is block that person. Block her number. Block him on socials. That's for you mainly, because you could start to look for them on social media. You could fall into wanting to call them, especially if you're drunk, So block them. Take their number out, block them on social media. It is literally for you to have a clean start, especially if they've moved on. It's not healthy for you to be scrolling up their social media and you see her with her new beau, and you see him with the new girl. It's not healthy at all. So close that off. Do this for you. This is really, really for you. And then number 4, keep a journal, to document your feelings. And I find that in my journals, I just vomit everything that I'm feeling. And what that will do is that when you go back to it, you'll see how you overcame that. Because it's not going to last forever, but that is completely up to you. But this journal is just documenting how you're feeling, and if you miss them, you can put it in there. I miss him, I miss her, whatever it is, whatever you're feeling that day, just document it in that journal. It's really going to help you. And then number 6 is prayer. I said earlier how praying helps my anxiety. It really does. So if you need strength, you just say, God, please give me strength. In that moment, you just need to pray and just breathe. It's really going to help you just kind of get you back grounded again. And I believe that's really essential to kind of help you overcome this challenging time of feeling abandoned, right, and rejected. And then number 7, slowly get back out there, right? And it's not because, they're back out there. It's for you. It's to show yourself and tell yourself that you do deserve love, and you can find it, and you will find it. And just because this other person didn't know your worth and they weren't, human enough or kind enough to step up and say, I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore, and they just abruptly left you, it doesn't mean you don't deserve love. It doesn't mean you're not worthy of love. And then I would caution you not to treat that girl as the person that hurt you, or treat that man as the person that hurt you before. Because this is a whole new different person. This is completely different. So I would say slowly get back out there. Slowly talk to people. I'm not talking about dating, but just slowly talk to people. Get to know new people. And don't stay in that misery for a long time. Don't dwell on it. All these things are adding up to helping you heal and move past that, and there'll be times when you'll want to break down. I know I did. There were times I broke down. There were times I felt like I wasn't worthy because he just abruptly ended all of this. And then to discover that he's getting married in Vegas after just 6 months of us having broken up. It's hard. It's really hard. I get it. When you feel rejected and abandoned, but It's not about you, truly. It says more about them than it does about you. Song Kang and Park Min Young, they had great chemistry. And like I said, she has great chemistry with every person she acts with. So it was a beautiful story. And it was just great that they had that in common. But then they also had other things that created friction among the both of them. So it was a beautiful story. And I enjoyed how they used weather to kind of talk about love and the ups and downs and the fact that it's unpredictable like the weather is. I would like to encourage us with a scripture from Romans 8:28. And we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according to his purpose. God has a purpose for you. So he is working all things together for your good. Whether it's bad, whether it's great, it's all working out for your good. So you have to believe that. Even in this moment where you feel abandoned and rejected by this person you have loved for a very long time, God is working it all for your good. So choose to let go of that bitterness, let go of that anger, because it's not about you. It says more about them than you. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and share. And also, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And also, let me know what your favorite K-dramas are and what life lessons you've learned from them. Until next time, guys, please take care of yourself and be kind to others. Bye-bye.